sniper over there. Over.
Name an in-game sniper that sounds better than that. I'll wait. As of late, I've been seeing a resurgence in the Modern Warfare 2 community on YouTube. The servers seem to be well and alive, and without a doubt, I'd bet a lot of the people playing in those lobbies are people who grew up with these games. I love it. I'm all for it. It blows my mind that we're coming up on 15 years since these games came out. I miss those days. Coming home from school, finishing up homework, and logging in with the boys to get some snipes in. Hitting a 360 no-scope in Rust is a memory that will always live rent-free in my head. Parking up near the escalators with a scar while playing Domination on Terminal? Chef's kiss. 2009. What a time to be alive. We all probably have fond memories playing Modern Warfare 2, but then 2010 happened. And we got Battlefield Bad Company 2. And I'd be lying to you if I said that didn't shake up the industry the same way Halo 2 did upon its release. As a matter of fact, Halo 2 and Bad Company 2 will probably be my top two shooters of all time. But we'll save Halo 2 for a different video. This was the golden era of FPS. We were getting banger after banger from different game studios, and Modern Warfare 2 in particular had set the bar so high that Battlefield had to bring in their A game. And oh boy, did they deliver. I've logged into some aftermarket servers recently, and I've been getting to relive some of those great memories here in 2025. The sound design in Bad Company 2 was elite. Every gunshot, every echo in the mountains, every explosion, it felt heavy and raw. You could tell what gun was firing just by the sound. It was cinematic without trying too hard. Modern Warfare 2 had good sound, no doubt, but Bad Company 2, it was an experience. It was like a fireworks parade on the 4th of July. An acoustic masterpiece. Bad Company 2 introduced fully destructible environments. That building you're hiding in? Gone. The sniper nest? Reduced to rubble. You couldn't camp in peace even if you wanted to. Meanwhile, in Modern Warfare 2, the maps felt a lot more static. Everything was basically made of titanium. A grenade might scratch the paint, but that's about it. The destruction in Bad Company 2 made every match feel dynamic. You were fighting the enemy and the environment. Like I mentioned earlier, Modern Warfare 2 had iconic maps like Rust, Terminal, and Favela. They were tight, fast, and chaotic. But Bad Company 2 gave us a playground, an entire arena, Arica Harbor, Valparaiso, and of course the iconic Vietnam DLC, iron sights and straight to the point. The maps were massive, layered, and built for strategy. There was different types of terrain to capitalize on. Mountains, ponds, hiding under huts. You had vehicles, choke points, flanking routes, verticality. It felt like actual combat. It rewarded positioning and teamwork instead of who had the fastest trigger finger. It wasn't just back and forth game of laser tag. Unfortunately, when you play games like Black Ops 6, you feel like you don't even have time to analyze the space before you're spawning back in again. Don't get me wrong, I love the fast pace in COD and feel like there's a time and place for everything, but Battlefield gave us the option to select the experience we wanted. Yeah, I get it, nothing feels worse than running for 2 minutes and getting sniped before you have to go back to the starting grid. But Bad Company 2 brought vehicles into the mix. Tanks, helicopters, ATVs. It felt nice having the option to spawn in from the air or in a tank and cover ground faster, or avoid snipers altogether in hopes that we can redeem some of our lackluster KD ratios. It changed the way you approach every objective. Before we had mercy res, we had people that were there to revive us, to give us health packs, to fix up our busted up vehicles. It felt like we were a squad. You could spawn on your team and actually coordinate. Modern Warfare 2 was like being John Rambo on a solo mission. Modern Warfare 2 basically said, hey, do good and we'll let you go Super Saiyan, which sounds fun until someone's raining death from an AC-130 while you just spawned in. Bad Company 2 didn't have that. Your success came from objectives, team coordination, and making chess moves, not chaining kills to call in a nuke. It felt more balanced, more fair, more tactical, and I know I'm not the only one that remembers how bad the hacked lobbies got before Black Ops 1 came out. Absolutely horrendous. While the Modern Warfare 2 campaign taught us the darkness of betrayal, Bad Company 2 had this quirky, self-aware charm. The campaign was hilarious. The squad was a group of lovable idiots that you actually cared about. It was action mixed with personality. It didn't need to be gritty and ultra serious to be memorable. And somehow, it still felt epic. Regardless of what was your go-to game, I believe we all have great memories associated with these titles. There was a time when shooters weren't just games. They were an escape for us. Sure, we still have a variety of FPS titles today, but for some reason, those older ones just felt different. Better, even. Why is that? Why do we still crave older games like Bad Company 2 and Modern Warfare 2? For a lot of us, the late 2000s and early 2010s were the golden era of shooters. You had Halo 3, Modern Warfare 2, Bad Company 2, even stuff like Killzone or Resistance. Games didn't need battle passes, daily challenges, or 5 different currencies to have fun. You logged on, played with friends, and got hooked by gameplay, not grind. No matchmaking ranks stressing you out, no FOMO, no getting caught up in all the available skins on the game store, just raw, unfiltered chaos. It was beautiful. Older shooters thrived on clean design. Maps weren't open world playgrounds. They were curated arenas with every corner flowing effortlessly. Weapons had personality. You felt like you had a sense of loyalty to these weapons. No matter what, the AK-47 and M16 were our sidekicks, and we were going to make it happen. We weren't just in it for the diamond skin. We didn't have to juggle through a million loadouts or perk trees. We truly capitalized on the resources we were given. We may not have had the ideal gaming setup, high-end graphics cards and SCUF controllers, but we were able to kick back on the couch in an Xbox LAN party. We weren't just playing with our friends or siblings. We were actually gaming it up with strangers for hours on end. We developed friendly rivalries. Yeah, we trash talked, but it was actual sportsmanship and not just toxic competition. We had to figure things out for ourselves. We didn't have to rely on skill-based matchmaking or YouTube tutorials to get by. We learned through trial and error. The hardware and software we had at the time was limited, but we learned to live and thrive within that. While I do enjoy how far gaming has come as a whole, I do miss the times when we didn't have to sift through our storage and wait on DLCs to provide us with further substance. I miss having my disc collection stacked up against my bedroom wall. Having a clan tag actually meant something. It was fun sharing maps and creating our own lobbies, experimenting with different game modes. It was a form of expression for us. Sometimes you wish you had a time machine to go back and relive things like that. I guess we work with what we have. For anyone wondering how I've been able to play Bad Company 2, there's actually a project called Project Rome. And basically, it's a community that built these servers that allow us to load into these old maps. EA, unfortunately, has not supported Bad Company 2 since 2023, so this is the best chance that we have at this point. It's a darn shame. It feels like there's plenty of people out there that would still love to play this game, and there's nothing official out there. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely going to be taking advantage of this server and playing the game, especially since with the settings that you can apply now on PC, you can definitely play it at a much smoother frame rate than what we may have been accustomed to back when we were all playing it on console, such as myself. It's actually funny, I have always been a controller guy, but it's pushed me to try to learn mouse and keyboard, and it's a learning curve for sure. It's a work in progress, and I'm picking up stuff along the way, so it's been fun. All things considered, Modern Warfare 2 and Bad Company 2 will always have a special place in my heart. Absolute classics. I'm really glad there are people out there still enjoying these games till this day. As much as I'd love a remaster for Bad Company 2, I doubt they'd be able to create that magic again. So I suppose we leave it as is and keep these servers alive as best we can. What do you guys think? I'd love to hear from others in the comments below. Regardless which side you're on, they're both great games, and I don't think you can go wrong with either. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope to make more content like this in the future, so stay tuned. My name is Sam Sagar, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care in the meantime.